Let's go, let's go, let's go. What up, what up, what up, what up? We in the building with Muki Garang. Yo, what's up, son?
Yo, what up, bruv? How you doing?
I'm easy, I'm easy, I'm easy.
Yo,
Yeah.
man. First and foremost,
Hmm,
right?
hmm.
I just want to thank you for just making the time,
Yeah, no problem.
time,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, man. We're here, we're
And
here, we're here. Yeah, it's been a lot happening the last couple of weeks. I haven't even done like a live stream for the whole week. I
where
was
you at, bruv?
in the crib. I'm in the crib.
I know, but is it in Japan? Is it in
No, Nairobi.
Thailand? Nairobi, right?
I'm in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Come on.
So no, I'm saying that because I want to shout out my Kisumu people, my Kondele people, my
Nice,
Obunga people.
nice.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
What are they up
yeah.
to?
Well, right now it's all good
Hmm.
because it's all chill.
Hmm.
And where I live is I live near where a lot of stuff happens when there's like up and downs.
Yeah.
So it's all quiet and it's all peaceful and people are working and
Yeah.
making money for their family. So it's
Yeah.
looking all gravy, bruv.
Hmm. Hi, man.
Mm.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We discussed earlier today. This is probably something new we have popping up. We don't even. Oh shit! Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to. Anyway, it's something new we're trying to put together. So we don't even have a name for it yet. So we might have to come up with a name.
Yo,
Um,
first of all, I want to
hmm.
big you up on your podcast, man. How did you come up with that name, though?
It was random. It's actually Ruby who came up with it because we were filming and then we were like, okay, so far we don't have a name for the podcast, so we'll figure it out as we go. And she was like, yeah, why don't we just call it podcast with no name for now? So we went with that, but
Mhm.
we recently found out like there's another podcast with no name,
Oh,
and
word.
yeah, and they've been there before us, but them their podcast with no name KE, and it has like a prefix. It's the podcast with no name KE. So
All right.
yeah, I know how Kenyans get once things start popping off. Niggas will, you know, you know how it is. So we might.
I want to remind you something.
Mm,
Why? I want to remind you why Kama is a beautiful woman.
mm,
Because there's one time I was sharing a verse with you. It was a birthday,
mm,
and we were at your apartment in
mm,
Mamlaka,
mm-hmm.
and I was sharing a verse with you, and I
Yeah.
was telling you, like, you know what, Papi, I'm gonna start a record label. It's gonna be called Low Budget. Then you were like, no, no, that's been taken already. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah. But that's Kev Brown and them. They're called low budget. Kev Brown, Ken
Brown, yeah,
Starr, yeah, Ken Starr, and the whole crew. That whole, Pitrock's little brother. I don't know if it's his little brother or his big bro. Graplava and those guys. They call themselves low budget. So
yeah, Low
yeah. So I
Budget,
was
yeah.
like,
Oh, wow.
man, because that name is fly. That
Yo, bro,
and
yeah, Low Budget, yeah.
yeah.
But then another thing is later on in life, I was like, but why is it like as black people we don't want to just why low budget? I mean, why did I just say high budget?
Because that back then, like having stuff that was grimy and ghetto, and it was like that was the thing. Like
Yeah,
we never
yeah,
wanted to have anything that was polished, fancy.
yeah,
Everything we just the grimier the better. Like remember how the
yeah,
beats used to be back in the day? They was dusty.
yeah. But
That
there's some cuts I used to. Can I use the F word?
yeah, yeah, yeah. We cussing, yeah.
There's some cuts I used to fuck with back in the days.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Camplo?
Camplo, yeah. Lucini,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lucini and them.
yeah.
That flow was so like it sounded like it was from expensive New York, like Manhattan, New York, bro.
Yeah, because the even one of their videos, the theme was for that Jefferson's show we're moving on up. Right? Remember, like one of their videos,
Yeah,
I remember
moving
what
on
song,
now.
Uptown Saturday Night.
Uptown Saturday. Oh, whew.
Yeah,
Oh,
their video was like it had that theme of like, you know, we're not the poor blacks, we're the ones up on the seventh floor going
yeah, yeah,
moving on
yeah.
up. Yeah. Camplo, I love them niggas, man. They're nice. They're nice. Mm.
Can I throw something back at you
Yeah, what
after
up?
you just said that?
Mm.
Because remember when we used to do them rooftop parties
Yeah.
when we were still at the ghetto radio?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it was like an inspiration for folks who were living in like places like slums and all that to try
Yeah.
and just
See
think
the
like,
other
oh,
life.
there's something across exactly. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
And my statement is that was the way to go because you know
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't you don't you don't do you don't do stuff to just encourage people to stay there.
To stay.
You
Yeah.
know,
People have to get out. See the other side of life. But yeah, I guess Anyway, yeah, that's enough of that. How you been, man? It's been a minute. What's up? What's up?
no,
Talk to
no,
me.
no. How you been, bruv? How come you never gain weight?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
It's the starving Nairobi. I don't eat, my nigga. Like it's not by choice. I don't eat like the regular meals people eat, my nigga. Like I eat once, maybe after 2 days or some shit. Yeah, I'm
Right,
surprised.
right, 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 right.
Yeah,
No, I've lost a lot of weight, man. I used to be really big.
yeah.
I've lost a lot of
But I see
weight.
you going to the gym once in a while.
Yeah. You should see my playlist in the gym. Uh, Yo, I'm on Apollo Brown like it's something else
Oh,
altogether.
oh, nice, nice. I was talking.
Yeah.
Who was I talking to? Like, I think I was doing a live stream sometime, maybe a month ago, where somebody was really asking me about Apollo Brown. They thought maybe I didn't know who Apollo Brown was,
Yeah.
but and this might upset you and our friend Chalo, because I think Chalo is also another big Apollo Brown fan, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love Apollo Brown. I love his beats and everything, but I can't sit and listen to a full Apollo Brown album in one sitting. I'll probably have to listen to different songs at different times. I feel like his beats are a bit too, how can I put it, monotonous. He has the same structure of making beats. He doesn't go. He's not like a Alchemist and they're dope. I'm not saying they're bad. They're dope beats. But if you listen to a full album, it feels like you're listening to one long ass song.
Well, he's got one producer, or he uses different producers. Because I know when Apollo does a project, he's done something with Ghostface. He's done
Yeah,
something with Joel Ortiz.
he's
You know,
done with
Planet Asia,
Planet
Rascas.
Asia. He's done with
Yeah.
my favorite female rapper. She's called Book Brown.
Mhm.
He's done Rascas, which was probably one of my favorite Apollos. He's done who else? He's done a couple. He's done a couple that I really like. It's just that, like I said, if I'm listening to it, I'll probably listen to like three songs, listen to something else, and then go to the next three, listen to something else. I have to give it a break so that I don't listen to that same style of
All right.
producing. It's
All
like
right.
listening to like a RZA. Same thing with RZA. Or back in the days, not now. Back in the days when you listen to a RZA, it would have like similar. You understand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get. So
It doesn't. You Dilla. He doesn't do the Dilla thing, or Pete Rock, where like you can't when you listen to Dilla, let's say Dilla Erika Badu or Dilla Common or Dilla, you see you can the
or a dealer Madlib.
Madlib, yeah, it's different. It's not the same, but I know what you mean.
yeah. See, but you see, it's because you have a different ear.
Hmm.
I am a consumer.
That's
I'm
me
a
too.
consumer,
When I'm listening
and
to
I'm
these
an
niggas, I'm
MC.
like,
No,
oh, yeah.
you're a DJ, so that means you're sort of a producer. So you got something
Yeah.
different. You got a different, you know,
But yeah,
way to appreciate some of these things. Yeah,
yeah.
right.
Yeah, yep. Yeah. Apart from music, what else? What else is happening? You watching any series? Are you watching any interesting? I watched a very interesting movie today.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
it's a Tom Hanks joint. It's called A Man Called Lotto or something like that.
A Man Called Loto. I've not watched that.
Oh my
And
God.
Tom Hanks, yo,
Yeah,
a
it's
word.
a brilliant movie. It's a brilliant
Oh,
movie.
sounds long.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's dealing with the suicide. So even before the movie starts, there's like a warning. So
Oh yeah. Suicidal ideation and whatnot and
yeah.
whatnot.
So it was
I
like
get it. I get it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I really liked it. I finished that one, then I watched another one called Pain Hustlers, because it had been a while since I watched a movie or even series. My life has just been a bit hectic in the last couple of months.
All
So
right.
today is when I was like, let me just sit back and watch some movies. Fuck all the other bullshit that's going on. I'll
Right.
deal with
I
it
hear you.
later. Yeah.
I hear you.
So I
I
watched
hear you.
those two movies. Maybe next week, because when I switched on the Netflix, which I haven't switched on in a long time, I'm using somebody's account, and today is when I was like, you know what? Let me just go through this. I saw so many like, oh, new addition, new movie, new where, new in Kenya, new in US. I'm like, okay, so maybe I have a
All
couple
right.
of movies I can watch. I didn't even finish
Right.
Billions for this season. Have you finished it?
Yeah. I've not finished it because
Mm.
um, what I'm experiencing with Billions
Mm.
is sort of what I'm experiencing with what I was experiencing with what's that Succession,
Succession, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But I sort of appreciate the dark humor in
Mm.
Succession,
Mm.
but then the dialogue in the Billion script, if you're
Mm.
not American,
Yeah.
you have to put subtitles. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
am I lying?
It's
You
true.
know
It's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah. There's a lot of like
Yeah, yeah.
references of things we don't really. Yeah.
Ha- Hardly find humor in it
Yeah.
Billions. Also, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna finish it, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
But other
I
than
was
that,
maybe 2 episodes from finishing it, so I think I'll just finish it for the fuck of it. Yeah, I was
but
like two
but
episodes into like the last maybe couple, because I think the last episode I watched was either 8 or 9. So if there's anything after those 2 episodes, if there's anything after 9, I haven't watched. So I think I'll watch that just for the sake of saying I finished it. But I didn't enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the previous seasons.
the previous seasons. So you know why I'm gonna finish it?
Hmm.
Because all along, and this is gonna be selfish, because I want to see Bobby Axelrod fuck the shrink. He has to fuck the shrink for me to see that at least my televisual experience has been completed.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that,
Hmm.
I've been doing a lot of reading, and there's something I want to show you.
Hmm.
You got a minute?
Yeah. Sure.
Um, it's two things.
Hmm.
So what do people call this in Kenya?
Oh, Q-tips. I don't know what they call them, but I know those are Q-tips, right?
No, yeah, no, but in Kenya they call them earbuds, right? You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Yeah. But I was just fascinated by the fact that Q-Tip decided to call himself Q-Tip. You know what I mean? Like, put your ear and listen to me.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Yeah.
That's one, right?
Okay. Hmm.
So two is probably why you and I are talking
Hmm.
out right now,
Okay.
because we are free.
Hmm.
We are free men,
Hmm.
and we're free men and we are virgins. You know why?
Hmm.
Keep your eyes open, Baba.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I got that. I got that.
Oh
Uh,
shit. So that's like the
yeah,
whole box set. They call it box set.
yeah. Augustus Hill, the guy who was on the wheelchair,
Yeah.
that's like his diary. So they put it in
Ah.
a book.
Okay.
Yo, I don't read the other busy parts. I
Huh.
don't read them.
Mm.
It's hectic, right? Yeah,
Yeah. That
like
that that
you know,
shit was a bit too much for me. I was like, that was nah for me. I've never watched that series, by the way.
I've never repeated it, and that's
Uh,
why
uh,
Lord Jamar
uh,
was very categorical with his agent. He said, like, okay, I'll take the part,
uh.
but there's no way I'm dropping the soap.
Yeah, that one was crazy. And mine wasn't even because of that. I think I became one of those guys who, let's say, the way guys used to watch Game of Thrones, and then there was a group of people that never watched it, and then they had too much talk about it, and I was like, I'm not watching it because of that. I think I became that for Oz. Like, it was everyone was talking about it. So by the time they're telling me about it, it's on season 5. I'm like, I'm not gonna. And then I found out what some of the scenes are about. I was like, okay, that's it for me. I'm not watching this. I'm not watching
Yeah,
this. Yeah,
yeah.
but yeah.
But you know what? You know what?
Hmm.
Let's flip the coin,
Hmm.
because I've just remembered some scenes that are just gonna traumatize me right now. Let's flip the coin.
Yeah.
You sent me a video today
Oh yeah, the American guy.
talking about why, and I think he had South Africa in mind when he was talking about that.
Actually, yeah, because I think I don't know which part of Africa he's visited. I'll play that. I'll include that video in this production so that people know exactly what we're talking about. So there's this guy who is doing an interview, and he's talking about like how there's been this talk of like black Americans coming back to Africa, coming back home, and according to him, there's nothing in Africa because he's been to, did he say Johannesburg and
Africa.
You don't like Africa.
Why?
We got more shit going on in Compton than Africa.
What part of Africa did you go to?
Johannesburg, Soweto, Sun City. You see, if you see rap shows, black rap shows in Africa, you never see them in a building. Africans can't go into certain parts of, and so you tell me that you got such a strong country of Africa, and you're 80% of the population, and other people aren't but 20% of the population, and they control your diamonds, control your ore, control your your oil, and all your minerals, 20%. And you trust in God, and He won't get rid of them 20% for you? We ain't but 12% of the population in America, and we got color TVs, microwaves, video games. We're not walking around barefooted. So what did I wouldn't go in Africa if you paid me.
if you can, like, first of all, I hate this American ignorance where like they think Africa is a country. You get, like, if you've been to one part of Africa, you've been to all of them. So that's number one. Number two, just like in America, you would have the affluent parts. You will be in Hollywood, you will be whatever, and then you have places like Compton, and there are other places that are even worse than Africa in the United States. And we can pull out those videos and show these niggas like there are parts that are worse than the worst part of Africa. So just because you come to Africa and the tour guides take you to the worst parts because that's where the money is. Because most of the guys who bring people to Africa to show them how bad things are, they're these so-called what do you call them?
Experience tourists.
Philanthropy, them type of niggas. Like, they come to Africa to see the worst part so that they can help and donate money. So for the people who receive the donations, in order for that to work, they have to take you to like the dirtiest of the dirty parts of Africa. So just like the way you would have these dirty slums in Africa, they do exist in other parts, even in Europe or whatever. They have those, but they never show you those parts because they're not asking for people to donate to those parts. They're asking for people to donate for Africa. So in order for the donations to come in, they have to take you to the places where the Ethiopians have the flies in their mouth, their stomachs
Yeah.
kicking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, you talking about flies, and who's that comedian who was talking like about like how do you have a fly on your eye and you don't remove it? Was it Mike Epps or Chris Rock? Remember?
one of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good.
all those are like staged, flies and stuff. But yeah, I do understand that there are parts of Africa that are really like grimy and dangerous, but they exist in Brazil, they exist in the US, they exist in Europe, even in some of these Middle Eastern countries, which are like now like they're the ones who they exude opulence. Those are the, but they also have like grimy parts of them. It's so this guy, it was like the way he was talking, it was so ignorant. I think I'll post that video so that people know exactly what I'm talking about. And he was like, the way he was describing us, man, I was like, what the fuck? Has he ever been to like Africa? Like,
I think he was just talking to South Africans because like South Africans, it's really hectic over there because they don't want they say they don't want undocumented immigrants over there because they say undocumented immigrants is the ones who are causing crime. All right.
Yeah.
And then you see the people who control. I don't even want to go there because I don't know. I may just get you know what I mean?
Yeah, just pull it back. Yeah, pause.
Let me pull it back. But when you sent me that video, it reminded me of a time when I got into like some sort of not an argument but a debate with Talib Kweli. I think
yeah, you sent me some of those. Yeah.
Yeah. And I came to see what Talib was saying. Like, hey, listen, bruv. When I go back home in the States, I get attacked, and they call me a Pan-Africanist.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I was asking Talib Kweli. There are people like Tariq Nasheed. Tariq Nasheed did a couple of documentaries. They were Hidden Colors. Do you remember Hidden Colors? Hidden Colors is a series of documentaries where they show you slavery and how black people suffered and how the white man made us suffer. And he did 5 of those.
Okay.
And then now all of a sudden, he's like, you know what? Fuck you, Africans. Reparations is for foundational black Americans. And we are the ones who are going to get the reparation money. So y'all can fuck off back to Senegal or Lagos or whatever it is the fuck you came from and eat some jollof rice.
Oh shit! You had to use those languages.
Yo, it's hectic. Check out Tariq Nasheed on the thing on Instagram or Twitter. He doesn't like us.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something that happened. I usually say whenever I see people bitter about something for no apparent reason, I always like associate it with like maybe somebody banging his chick or some shit. Maybe there was an African guy, like some chick left him for an African dude, and that was it.
Yo, like Michael Blackson's Mutombo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So you can be a pro-African until an African fuck your chick, and you're like, fuck these niggas. Why do I? Because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Why are you hating? We've never done anything to any of these guys. So anyway, it's
but if you go back to that thread, just briefly, it was Dave Chappelle was there. Talib Kweli,
Mm.
and then I saw Caspar Nyovest texts. I was on it. I was like, wow, man, I need to be in Accra right now.
Mm.
But the money though.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I saw Caspar was like, I'm coming, and he actually went there,
Mm.
and he actually did a song with Talib there,
Yeah.
and Michael Blackson was there, and then Talib posted saying, "Is Ghana the answer?" And there's an African dude there called Kenyatta who was like, "Man, fuck off with that Africa is the answer shit," and Talib doesn't leave it like that.
Yeah, yeah. With him, just leave him alone. Like, don't get into a fight with him. He will not let you. But he's one I will never want to have a back and forth with. He's. I guess it's, well, people might take it the wrong way, but he's the me of the other side. Because I don't let people get away with, like, the way these people come to your comments and they start disrespecting you, and then people tell you if you reply to them they've already won because that's all they were looking for. They were looking for that engagement, that kind of shit. I also don't fuck with that. Like, you come to my page and disrespect, we're gonna have a back and forth. I don't live by that. I just let them alone. They're looking for attention. If it's attention you're looking for, I'll give it to you, but it wouldn't be in a nice way. I usually bring people's grandmothers into it, like their kids. Like, if you don't want your family involved, just leave me the fuck alone. And usually people, because it's never about like constructive arguments. Like, maybe you did something and maybe let's say they don't like the lighting on your video and they tell you the lighting on the video is bad, you need to improve. Those kind of things I don't mind them, because that's something actually that's going to make you do better. Like, if somebody tells you need to improve on the light, it's looking bad, it's work, or this point was not correct. Constructive criticism, that one I can handle. But somebody coming to my page to tell me whatever you're saying is stupid, once you use words that are like insults, we're going there. We're definitely going there.
Yo, man,
Yeah.
DJ Zach's going for your landlord, your
Anyone,
grandma.
your grandmother, your kids, your moms, your sisters, anyone, if you don't want these people involved, do not come to my page with that bullshit. I will not. Just tell me, just be objective about whatever it is you think I'm doing wrong, or where you think I'm wrong, or where you think I'm lying. Just tell me you're lying, you're doing this, but usianze zile za we ni mjinga uko chini sijui. No nigga, that one invites me to, like, have a back and forth with you. So
All right, I hear you.
yeah.
I
So
hear you. Now that you
disrespect
brought
will
that
be
up,
met with disrespect.
now that you brought that up, I've like just briefly, I have two questions for you. Do you have like probably local rappers who hit you up like, yo man, I sent you my joint, and you be acting all funny and shit, and you don't play my joint?
That was back in the days when I was on radio. Right now they don't do that because I don't have a platform. Like, yes, the YouTube platform, I play some music, but they have no reason to argue with me or whether I play their song or not, because that's my shit. I play whatever the fuck I like. See, on radio it's different because it's basically you're put there to please the
Audience.
audience, because the radio
The demographic,
benefits.
yeah.
They benefit from pleasing the audience. Here is, I'm playing what I like. If you enjoy it, come be part of the family. If you don't, find something that you like and go over there. It's that simple.
All right. Okay, I said there were two questions, but I think a third one just came up. So this second one is, right?
Yeah.
When you're in Nairobi, I'm in Kisumu. Most of the distances, I usually like walking just to keep fit.
Yeah.
In Nairobi, can you walk? Like, if you want to go somewhere from point A to point B right now?
Usually
can
that's
you
what I
walk?
do. Of course, right now because of the rain, it's a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But usually most of the time. Okay, so this is my. Okay, I'm going to sound super stupid right now, but this is what I do. Like if I need to do anything in outside of my house, right, in town or whatever, I will take transport to get there, because I'm going to a place where there are going to be people. So I've just showered. I'm not about to start sweating and then go back, stand with people. So I will take transport. But when I'm coming back home, where I have the opportunity to take another shower, then I don't mind sweating. So I will walk. Most of the time, from town to my place, I usually walk.
Okay.
Because once you get
So
home,
then-
you have the freedom to jump in a shower and clean yourself.
Exactly.
But if you're from
And
here
fresh-
going somewhere in Tao and then you start sweating, you have nowhere to freshen up. Like, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So
For real. All right.
mine is
So-
a very weird system, but it works for me.
Okay. So that was question number 2. The last one is
Mm.
when you walk, say you're walking back home,
Mm.
do you walk with or without music?
A lot of times without, because I want to be aware of everything. Usually, like places I'm walking to, like I don't know if I've told this story, but the last time I was walking from Tao to my place, hold on. The last time I was walking from Tao to my place, there was a group of people.
Okay.
I met a group of people just by Makaburini there, like just before Makaburini, Mombasa Road, right?
Yeah, Makaburini, this is around Bunyala area.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that day, like usual, like I'm telling you, when I have something to do in town, I'll be clean as fuck. Like that day, I was dressed.
Fresh.
I was fresh to death, right?
I know your style, bro. I
Yeah.
know
So
your style.
I've done my thing. I've finished. Now I'm coming back home. So coming back home, I'm working, and I'm fresh to death. So as I'm going, just before I get to that Makaburini area, I spot a nigger on the other side of the road, like really grimy looking nigger. Like I think he has seen me, because now my pockets are all bulging because I have 2 phones, and so he has
And
seen
your you know,
he's seen food. Like this guy
see
has
food, like dressed up,
yeah.
kicks at eye. You know,
Yeah,
you do.
so
You know, yeah.
the guy just saw food, like he was like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'm jacking this nigga." So he's trying to cross the road in a hurry to come towards me. So he crossed it's a dual carriage, right? So he crossed the first one, crosses the first one, but then the second one there's like a lot of cars passing, so he can't. But you can see how anxious he is, like he's really trying to get to me, like and you can see he has cars all over. He looks like he's done it a couple of times. So now I'm thinking, this guy, if he manages to cross the road, he's getting to me. So when he gets to me, I better be ready, right? So the Chinese guys.
What time are we talking?
It's afternoon, like maybe around 3 going to 4. So the construction of this expressway has just been finished, but they're doing the finishing touches on the outskirts and in. So there's still guys there, maybe 1 or 2 guys, and then there are a couple of rocks. So when I knew this guy was going to cross the road and come towards me, I need to be prepared. So I picked up like a huge ass rock, right? Like if you get here, we are gonna it's gonna be a scuffle. So I picked up the rock. As soon as I picked up the rock like this and walked, in front of me there's like a group of like 6 guys coming towards me, minding their own business, right? Some of them got backpacks and they don't look threatening, but there are 6 guys, and then they see me holding a giant rock. So in their mind, they thought maybe they scared me, and that's why I picked up the rock.
Right. Yeah.
So they look at each other and start laughing. And I also
Hear about the heroes of
yeah. So I'm also walking with my rock, and I'm smiling at them. You know, you
At
don't
this
know
time,
why.
at this time, where's the Grammy nigga?
Still, like behind me now, he's waiting for the cars to like at least slow down so that he can cross. But I've already gone way too far. So now, if he crosses, the only people he's going to find maybe are these 6 niggas going up this way. But now, me, I don't care about him anymore. I already have my rock. I'm prepared. But now I'm trying to see how I can explain to these guys like this rock is not about you. But I didn't have time to do that. So I was like, fuck it. If whatever they think Sharia or me, I'm good. So I kept going with my rock. Once I knew I was in a safe place, yeah, I just dropped it and kept it pushing. Because they were like, why is this guy dressed like this? He's like almost like a suit on, shoes all nice and everything. He phones in pockets, because you could, like, I was wearing some tight, like if it's a suit, it's not the baggy shit we usually wear.
Yeah.
So you could see I have 2 phones, but I got a rock in my hand, like I was going for one of those Azimio mandamanos.
Mandamanos.
So these guys were wondering, like, what's wrong with this?
Like, what is the size of this rock, man? You got this fly outfit on with you, and then
but I have
just
a
pick
rock, like a
on
big
your
one.
hands. You're ready.
Yeah. But that guy was really like looking forward to crossing that road so he can come harass me or some shit. But
last question based on that. Last question based on that.
Yeah.
You ever thought about, doing what 50 says, like get the strap, like, licensed and all that?
Nah.
Are you able to protect yourself with 6 niggas around you trying to come at you?
No, that one I would have lost. Even with the rock, I think I would have lost. But one of the guys would have been seriously injured. Maybe I would have been injured. But getting a strap is not something I think I can do. Like my anger is nah. It's not.
What did I tell you today? Today I told you when you called me up. I told you, like, Papi, why are you always so laid back? Like, yo, if y'all don't know DJ ZaQ is the kind of guy who calls you and he tells you, like, hey, how are you doing? Right? Yeah. Everything okay back at home? All right, fuck. And it will be like, oh.
Yeah.
I've never seen your anger, like,
Yeah,
but, man,
I try as much as possible not to get to that point, because once it gets there, it's always not something I can control. I let my pride and everything get in the way. So I might end up doing something super stupid that I'll regret later. So I usually try to stay away and diffuse the situation before it gets there. So staying calm is usually the best way.
And after watching Pulp Fiction for that long, you still never learned about the lesson from Marcellus Wallace about pride?
The pride? That I don't think. That's a movie, man. We are humans. That's a movie. Real life situations are different from the shit you see in the movies, and all this shit that people write, all these funny quotes that people quote from the fucking ancient Japanese people, they're bullshit.
Yeah,
they're just quotes. Yeah. Everyone has pride. Maybe some people, theirs is not as.
Yeah.
But everyone there's.
Yeah.
Everyone
It's called BTL. Like, the older you grow, your BTL level has to be increased, like your bullshit tolerance level. Because you're going to be dealing with characters who are just trying to fuck with you, man. Like, in disrespect you, and the older you grow, you're going to do things that you don't want. So I don't know, man. But hey, man, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah. But now listen, bro. Yo, you gotta get back that car. Yeah, because if you're gonna be dressing that fly, man, you gotta get back that car.
The thing is, like, that's option number one. which is unattainable at the moment because you need money for a car, right? So the second best thing is stay your ass in the house. Like if I have nothing to do somewhere, like I'm staying in the house.
You're
I
not-
only get out
yeah.
when there's like something for me to do out there. If nothing, I'm staying in the crib.
Facts.
Mm.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
so-
Facts. Facts. I'm with that. I'm with that, bro.
So I think
Yeah.
this has been refreshing. I haven't done this in a minute, so I think we should try this a couple of times and see where we take it.
Yo, man, I'm for it. I'm for it. If you got the time, DJ Zaga, I got the time, bro.
No
You know
doubt,
what I mean?
no doubt. Yeah. So I guess we'll post this as soon as I can because I still have a video to edit for tomorrow. The second part of the Kawamoto and Nikimbishi. And then I'll do this and then post it and see how people reacted. If people like it, if they tell us we need to shoot more of these, just laid back convos talking about some bullshit, nothing serious. Yeah, we can do this.
Grown man shit.
Grown man shit. Yeah, you can even suggest a name for it. We just hit the comments and let us know what we should call this and how often we can do this. Yeah.
I'm just happy I got the time to hang out with you, bruv. I respect you. I respect your work. You're not, you know.
No doubt.
And thank you for the time. It's actually quite late even.
Yeah.
And here you are, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm a nocturnal bird, so after this, I'm still gonna be.
You're still
reading
going to be
stuff.
up. Yeah.
I'm still gonna be up here.
Yeah, I think I'll be up for a while also because I need to edit that video. I haven't even started it. So once I'm done with that is when maybe I'll take a quick nap, wake up again at around 3 a.m. start uploading.
Yo, come on, you're watching DJ ZaQ here talking about editing videos, man. If you got love for DJ ZaQ and you sell gear and you got good gear, man, you should get DJ ZaQ some fly gear, man. To edit and stuff.
Yeah. Donate some laptops and shit. Yo, hi man, it's been real.
Mad respect, Papi.
Mad respect. I don't know what we should talk about in the next one, but maybe somebody should hit us on the comments and let us know what we should talk about in the next one. For this one, we'll just be covering one topic, just one topic per show. No need to get into too many.
Nah.
Yeah, just one topic, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Maybe things that are happening. I don't know if you've been seeing like what has been happening at the Israel and Palestine shit that nobody's talking about because people are in like on YouTube. Because YouTube, you know what? We're gonna cover it. I swear to God. Like once I get like my, I'm gonna.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about that, Papi?
We need to talk about that because I think it's about time.
They're gonna shut us out.
They should because. I'm not going to
say. But check this out. Check this out, though. Right? I'll tell you what, man. I told you I am from Kondele. when I'm going to buy fish or I'm going to buy bread, you see the walls have bullet holes, man. Rifle bullet holes, right? Those Palestinians, and them folks over there, they don't talk about us.
Nah,
like
for me, it's about humanity now. It's gone beyond. For me, it's gone beyond. You're this tribe, you're this nationality, you're this group of people. It's gone beyond that. I can't stand and see little babies being killed in the name of whatever the fuck, and just let.
Yeah, remember Baby Pendo? Remember Baby Pendo? Yeah, that was right here. Yeah. But listen, I'm gonna switch it into something a bit humorish so that we end it on a positive note.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what's happened between Chelsea and Tottenham, but because because you knew I'm a Chelsea fan, you decided to do the show today and now.
What time are they playing?
Thank you. And I don't want to even know. I don't even want. I'm not gonna go on live score to look at the scores or anything.
I'm checking it right.
You want to
after-
look at it now?
No, not now. Just after this, we'll see you again in the near future. Let's not put a date to it because we don't know if we'll do it tomorrow or the next day. But we should do it again, right?
No, I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna sit down and watch football, man. It's
Yeah.
out of my control.
Yeah, it's past 10. So
Formula
if that
One.
game was starting at 10, we're in the first half now, so I can catch it. All right, man, it's been
That
real.
game was done and done.
It's-
The real J.
all right,
Peace, dog.
peace out.
One.
One.